smart and healthy ways in dealing with breakups.
Oh my gosh.
Alamin natin yan. Siyempre, kasama po natin this morning si Ms. Sheila Viesca, ang ating personal effectiveness and corporate communications guru.
Ano yung word na ginamit ni Sheila? Smart ways of dealing with breakup?
Yeah.
Actually, breakup
Can I eat
yan,
a tub of ice cream? Madaming question na ganyan eh.
Sa mga movies, ganun eh.
Movies ganon ni Sheila eh. Smart ba yung ganon?
Oo, depende sa
Comfort
tao.
food eh.
Taba ka nun after.
But gives them comfort kasi. Sometimes,
Di ba yung sweets nag-release ng ano bang hormone
Okay.
yan? Oxytocin.
Oo. And that's one of those things that we're going to discuss because you have to eventually force yourself to do something that you love. Kasi pag naka-experience ka ng breakup, what happens after is usually worse than the actual situation. When there's intensity of feelings during the breakup, medyo kalus ka eh. And you tend to respond or react very quickly. But eventually, yung feelings of loss, remorse, nangyayari after.
Totoo ka dyan, Ms. Sheila, kasi syempre, kaya natin pinag-uusapan yan because it really happens. Diba? May mga tao na talaga sa gitna ng breakup nila, may mga nagagawa silang, alam mo yun, nag-nervous breakdown sila, o kaya talagang nagagalit sila, inaaway nila yung tao,
Depressed.
diba? Sumusugod sila, yung very, irrational yung isip, kumbaga.
Totoo. The post-breakup stress can cloud our thinking. And depending on the point we are in our life, tapos yung energy that particular breakup is giving to us, we can respond a certain way. For instance, there are those who end up feeling this sense of hopelessness. Ayaw nang gumalaw, ayaw nang mag-move on, kailangan niya to be in a corner. So what do you do if you're in that situation na parang napaka-miserable na ng existence mo?
Step out of it.
Every other meaning dissipates into thin air because of this particular relationship. You really have to push yourself. And maybe have a gratitude journal. Kasi by appreciating what you have and forcing yourself to look at the good side, magagawa mong magkaroon ng mindset na mag-uumpisa kang matuto uli, mag-uumpisa kang mag-resort to things that will help you become much better and much stronger.
Actually, Ms. Sheila, di ba, hindi lang din naman sa, kumbaga, love life yung na-encounter natin yung mga breakups eh. Meron din naman yung sa family, breaking family ties, kasi friends, di ba, hindi nagkakaintindihan, sa trabaho. Kaya, and then, there are certain people talaga na kapag in that midst of breakup, talagang hindi na nila alam yung ginagawa nila. And it's good to know that there are certain ways that you can do to deal with your breakup. Healthy, di ba? Healthy ways. And yun yung sinabi mo kanina, Ms. Sheila, is yung, di ba, keeping a journal, be positive, di ba? Be thankful for what you have. Ano pa ba?
Yung i-qualify muna natin, yung breakup kasi isang aspect yan na wala na yung tao sa buhay mo. But sometimes the person is still there, nagiging outlet mo pa. So isa pang magandang paraan is do not react to the intense emotions.
Totoo ka
Kasi sa sobrang galit mo sa tao kung ano yung nasasabi mo.
Di mo na mababawi yun.
Oo. Imbis na yung pinag-awayan nyo is a particular issue or recurring issues, yung nasabi mo ang magiging main cause. Oo. Yung iba naman nakakalimutan nila yung sarili nila. So, find an outlet that will make you reconnect with yourself. Magkaroon ka ng takas moment. Para hindi naman yung taong yun ang lagi mong nakikita or lagi mong naiisip kung wala na.
Pero Ms. Sheila, it's okay lang naman na malungkot. Di ba? Of course. Pwedeng naman na kung malungkot ka, kung gusto mo umiyak, okay lang naman yun. Pero wag naman forever, wag ka naman mag-dwell. Pero nga ako nabasa, I don't know kung joke lang yun. Sabi, yung sadness daw, 12 minutes lang. After 12 minutes, arte na lang daw yun. That's so insensitive, di ba? Pero nabasa ko yun, 12 minutes lang daw yung sadness. Ang super lungkot mo talaga. But after that, maarte ka na
12
lang.
minutes na, minsan matagal na yun eh.
Yung 12 minutes?
Yung recommendation sa sa obsession schedule, kung gusto mo talaga emote, tumutok ng sobrang energy dyan sa issue na yan or sa taong yan, 5 minutes lang.
5 minutes?
Oo, 5 minutes.
Yun na yun,
Kasi
tapos iba naman.
there will be interruptions over the day. tapos mangyayari uli, 5 minutes uli.
Pero
And-
kasi pag ganyan kakalungkot, naaalala mo lahat, di ba? Maamoy ka lang na certain scent ng perfume. Uy, ganito yung
Ay, di ba nga minsan may mga napapanood pa tayo na nakakita lang ng balat ng candy umiyak kasi yan daw yung binibigay ng candy sa kanya nung jowa niya.
Oo.
Di ba yung mga
Yun.
ganon?
Even our exposures, we have to qualify. Totoo naman yung sinabi ni Beth. Wala namang masama in being sad. There's
Totoo.
nothing wrong with being sad.
mourn if you must.
Yes, what is wrong is when you rely on another person
Oo, yung
to make you happy.
Correct.
Totoo yan.
Correct.
Totoo.
Which is usually the initial feeling na wala siya. So therefore, pati yung trabaho mo nasira,
Kaya
pati yung
nga, nawala na rin ikaw.
Kasi
yung
meron
dreams
kang
mo
sense of
nawala.
familiarity na, like for example, kahit ba 3 months lang kayo mag-on, it's still 3 months na magkasama kayo araw-araw doing things together and then all of a sudden, pak, wala
Ay,
na.
love kasi there's love. Yun ang mas mahirap pagka ikaw naiiwan eh. Kasi
Totoo
diba,
yan.
Mahirap talaga pag ikaw naiiwanan.
Miss Sheila, yung sa mga na-mention ni Ate Beth tsaka ni Tita Angel, yung mga familiarity niyan, kapag ba naghiwalay kayo, dapat ba iwasan mo rin yung mga lugar kung saan madalas kayo noon?
That would help.
That's one of those smart things that you can do. As smart as exposing yourself to things that can make you feel happy, make you laugh. Like,
Correct.
huwag ka namang manood ng mga heartbreak movie.
Di ba yung mga
movies.
yung ka-relasyon mo before, nagkaroon kayo ng third party. Nanood ka pa ng movies na merong third party. Then, di ba nakakagalit lang yun o kaya mas lalong nakakaiyak?
It will only intensify the feelings.
Siguro it's also right, yung sinasabi nila na when you love someone, dapat meron kang wag 1,000, wag 100%.
Leave some for yourself.
Leave something for yourself para pag nawala, meron ka pa rin para sa sarili mo.
On that issue, no, minsan nga yung breakup nangyayari dahil naibigay mo ng todo. And your feeling of parang resentment, kasi bakit mo nagawa yun? Nabigay ko na sa'yo lahat, kinalimutan ko na nga yung sarili ko, ikaw na nga yung ginawa kong center of my life, bakit mo nga ginawa
Kasalanan
yun?
mo yun!
And that person ends up falling out of love with you because you forgot to take care of yourself. So, when you find yourself in that situation na walang-wala ka na, mali pala yung nagawa mo, tama na yung self-pity. Time to get even by taking care of yourself.
Yun.
Time to find your
Sweet
takas
revenge.
moment.
Totoo yan, pagandahin mo yung sarili mo.
Mag-workout ka, yes. Taking care of yourself is about not only what you feel, but also your appearance. As without, so within. Kung ano yung nakikita mo, pagharap mo sa salamin, nakaka-uplift ng
Totoo
spirit
yan.
mo.
Make that person
Oo.
regret.
And that's as true as within, so without. The conditioning that you do to yourself, that you work on a regular basis, that manifests. And hopefully, in time, pag naka-recover ka na, pag ready ka na, makikita mo, ang dami palang opportunities.
Parang tatawanan mo na
Oo.
lang yung
Yes.
pinagdaanan mo eh. Oo.
Tsaka siguro, praying din. Kasi di ba pag ganyan, sobrang bigat ng pakiramdam mo na parang any moment, iyak ka na lang, lahat ng makita mo, pag may magkasama, maghiwalay din kayo. Mga ganyan na, di ba? Mag-pray ka lang na mawala yung bigat ng pakiramdam, na ma-forgive mo kung merong kasalanan
That's right.
yung tao. Malaking tulong.
Oo, you cannot do it alone. This is something that when it's happening, it's bigger than life. And definitely, it's bigger than us. So, pag nagdasal ka, pag nag-meditate ka, and you contemplate on what you can learn from the situation and how much better you become as an individual when you learn to forgive that person, mas nagkakaroon ka ng peace of mind. And yung peace na yan, nagmamanifest nga kung ano yung mga decisions na ginagawa mo. Kesa naman lahat ng taong makita mo, kapareho lang
Kaya nga.
ng itsura niya, parang may issue ka. And you end up projecting onto others the emptiness that you feel inside. Kasi reality yun. There's a certain emptiness, nawalan ka eh. Na minsan there's a feeling of
Naloko
betrayal
ka.
pa, naloko ka. And may feeling ka pa na naibigay mo ang lahat. Oo, so change siya.
Natira.
Binigay ko na.
Pinagay ko na ang lahat.
Oh,
Nasa wall,
todo.
sa wall.
Walling na.
Ma-advise mo ba natin ngayon yung Miss Sheila, dun sa ratio ng babae at saka lalaki? Kasi 'di ba ang konti na lang daw ng lalaking iba, hindi pa tunay na lalaki. Ma-advise mo ba natin dun sa mga heartbroken na there's a lot of fish in the ocean?
Oh, and focus on yourself. Focus on yourself.
Family, 'di ba?
oo.
Isa lang nawala, isa lang nawala.
Yes, kaya whatever environment you're in, there's always that right moment and there's always that right person. But if you're not right with yourself, hindi magiging tama kahit ano yung pasukan mong relasyon. So, post-breakup stress, use it, channel it well para mas mapagbuti mo yung sarili mo. And do not jump into another relationship.
Yun na nga,
It's not, it's not fair to you, it's not fair to the other person.
Parang rebound ng
Yes. Oo, and any rebound relationship,
Hindi
to
maglalast.
fail.
take it
Is
from
doomed
the
to fail.
experts. Oo. Nagba-backfire
Doomed
yan.
to fail.
Oo.
Kapag ganyan, Miss Sheila, meron ako mga nababasa sa mga self-help books. Ano? Sabi na dapat daw, you should observe the 3-month rule. From the month na naghiwalay kayo, wag ka daw muna mag-date within 3 months.
Why
Tapos
3 months?
before to jump in a relationship. May katotohanan ba yung mga ganun?
I think maganda naman yun.
At
pero-
least may time frame.
Oo, may time frame. Tama
Hindi
naman.
agad-agad.
Kasi yung SMART acronym yan for specific. So it can be that, 'di ba? Kailangan alam mo kung hanggang kailan ka magmumukmok or mag-gym ng todo-todo. Hindi dapat sobra-sobra yung ginagawa mo. Itong particular diet na to, nakalimutan mo kasing mag-diet. Gaano bang katagal to? Hindi naman buong taon, puro all meat ka. Or kung hindi ka naman vegan, all vegetables ka. Ganon din, yung pagmumukmok, yung pag-turn away from this situation sa mga suitors. Kung 3 months will work for you, okay.
So be.
Minsan, minsan it has to be much longer. Minsan naman, right
Depende rin.
after, nandyan na. But do not rush into the situation.
Correct.
Yung isa, measurable. Nakikita mo na yung ano yung mali sa nagawa mo, ano yung dapat na pala na ginawa mo, then evaluate para hindi na maulit or at least ma-minimize mo.
Dapat
yung mga
ina-assess
errors.
mo rin yung sarili mo. Baka
Oo.
mamaya, hindi ko rin naman naibigay yung dapat bibigay ko, di ba? Na baka kulang ako rin sa time, baka yun yung, dapat i-assess mo rin. Hindi ka lang bitter na iniwan ako. Doon ka lang nakafocus.
Oo, true. And then, of course, achievable. Alam mo na long distance relationship yung nangyari sa inyo, hindi nag-work out.
Wag na.
Oo, tapos meron ka na namang isang tina-target, long distance ulit.
Timang ka na nun.
Tapos, ano yung SMAR?
So, yung R naman, realistic.
Ayun.
Ano yung kaya mong gawin at this point? Kung gusto mo mag-devote ng time sa yoga, sa training, sa exercise, that's fine. Pero if that's going to compromise naman yung source of livelihood mo, yung revenue mo, magkaroon ka lang ng scheduling, proper scheduling. T is time-bound.
Yun.
Yun yung magandang nasabi ni Kikay kanina, kung 3 months will work for you, or 6 months, or 1 month, alam mo. And then, kung wala pa yung tamang tao, then evaluate. Kung nandiyan na yung tamang tao, evaluate pa rin. Your ability to think for yourself, to think on your feet, matters greatly. Your mind will always be your most powerful tool in all these situations. Alam mo na puso ang pinairal mo, which is fine. But when you stop thinking about what's good for you and what's good for the situation, hindi magiging maganda.
Walang masama kung mamahalin mo yung sarili mo.
Tama.
Totoo yan.
Diba?
True.
Oo,
You cannot love other people.
That's
if you
right.
don't love
yourself.
and there's nothing selfish about that. We always talk about self-care, self-love. It's not a selfless act because what you're doing is simply empowering yourself to become more of the person who's capable of loving the people who deserve your love.
Yun.
Great, Miss Sheila.
Thank you so much, Miss Sheila.
Welcome.
So, kasama din itong mga how to deal with
ganyan?
breakup sa mga workshop sa TalkShop.
Well, since their personal effectiveness and
Natatakil.
communication excellence, natatackle kasi everything is
Nice.
introspective eh.
Oo,
So,
totoo.
in the workshops that we have, the teachers are not going to dictate to you what you're going to say.
Totoo.
We normally work on frameworks of communication, considering that students come to us already knowing what they're supposed to be saying, what they're supposed to be thinking, pero formulating them how to start, how to continue, how to end, yun yung isang
Part of the
strategy.
process.
Oo.
Okay. Sige, saan po ba ang ating workshop, ang ating office, Miss Sheila?
Well, they can reach us at www.talkshop.ph or 0917-877-5588 or 8894-5588 to schedule their classes and executive coaching. And they can also book us for company trainings and workshops concentrating on leadership, personal effectiveness, Also, executive and corporate coaching.
Ayun. Thank you so much, Ms. Sheila Viesca, ang ating resident personal effectiveness coach and corporate communications guru. Thank you so much.
Salamat!